What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's Road Hogger. I got a little time on my hands today waiting on a load. Of course, you know, I drive trucks, but like I say, a lot of my content ain't gonna be just all about trucking. Cause it's a lot of trucking content out there, so try to keep it universal as much as possible. But I just had something on my mind. Turn this down. I had a little something on my mind about the way this world works. That I think the way this world is working, and some of the things this world is coming to. And it's not good. It's not good at all. It's not good at all. You know, this world is basically built up on jealousy, hatred, and it's gonna lead to, it's basically gonna lead to disaster. We're gonna destroy ourselves. I don't know if that was the plan. I don't know if that's the plan or not, but it feels like almost we're destroying ourselves. We're doing things that's I don't know, you know, some people say it's right, some people say it's wrong. Everybody got opinions about the way this world's supposed to work. Who's right? Who's wrong? I don't know. I mean, I'm just using common sense, and I'm looking at the things that's in front of me. I'm learning. It's almost like a learning experience. You learn as you grow. You know, as you get older, you learn. You get more wiser. You're supposed to get more wiser, more wisdom. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes. You was gifted with the knowledge of knowing wrong from right, and those is laws that I go by. And I think if everybody just went by those laws, this way of living is not hard. It's the way we're supposed to treat other people, the way we're supposed to do things. It's not that hard. I mean, life is not as complicated as we make it. But I guess it's this thing called the devil that is a part of this world we live in. And I mean, I'm not a real religious buff, but you know, some things I could kind of believe in, some things I kind of can't. Cause like I say, everybody got different opinions about things, so it's hard. You don't know who's wrong, who's right. I mean, you pretty much gotta lay back and you gotta observe what's going on around you. We was gifted with eyes and ears and nose for a reason. So it's really hard to really just, by everybody having different opinions about things, it's hard to figure out what's the truth and what's not the truth. So, but I do understand one thing, and that in my 43 years of life, and you know, growing up, I done made a lot of mistakes. Trust and believe, I'm nowhere close to being perfect. I done things, I done made mistakes. I mean, but I learned from them. You know, I learned from them, and I try to do better. But on this path of trying to do better, you bump into a lot of people who either don't want to see you do better, or just, it's basically a roadblock. Let's just put it like that. It's always a roadblock in the road that you gotta try to get over, whether it be family, friends, enemies. I mean, it's always something on that path of you trying to succeed, on that path of you trying to do things the right way. It's always some kind of roadblock, or it's always something or someone saying something that's going to discourage the decisions that you're trying to make in your life. Uh, it's someone or something you're going to bump in to slow that path you have down. And so, and when I say that, I'm kind of speaking on, uh, I guess I want to use this word jealous or hating. It's kind of those are kind of words that that's I try to use carefully, because sometimes when somebody says something negative against you, it's not always hating, or it's not always the fact that they're jealous. Uh, it's called constructive criticism. And sometimes on your path on trying to do things, you got to know how to take constructive criticism, because uh, you got to be able to listen and learn also from other people. That's part of us working together, because it's almost saying like, if you can't take constructive criticism, you feel like every move you're making is right. And 9 times out of 10, every move that you make in life is not going to be right. It's someone else can tell you something that can help you along your journey. But when you do that to someone, nowadays you're hating on them or you're jealous of them. So you gotta, those two words, there are people who actually hate, and there are people who are actually jealous of other people's success, or just, you got people that just love misery, you know, that they want to do good, but they wasn't born with the potential to do good, you know. So when they're not born with that potential to do the things this next person is doing, it kind of makes them angry, because it's not that it's not that they don't want to succeed in life. It's just they don't have the potential and the work ethic, and they weren't gifted with those things as this next person is doing better than them. So it makes them angry in the inside. So, and it's almost like they're not understanding that basically they're not understanding, and the person who's doing better than the guy that's not doing too good will make comments and say, well, why don't you get up off your butt and do this, get up and get a job, do this, all the things that this person want to do, but just wasn't gifted with that. He may not know the people he may not be in that position that you're in, so he's gonna take other paths in life that's not gonna help him succeed like you are. We all go through tough times. We listen to YouTube. Everybody got a story to tell. I've been through this. I didn't struggled. I didn't did this. I didn't came up. That's fine. You all supposed to do that. It's called willpower. And some of us wasn't blessed with. Some people out here wasn't blessed with willpower. So I mean, it's hard to just, it's hard. Then you got some people just want to be crooks. You got some people just want to be scammers, and you got people that actually just want to be lazy. They say God blesses those who blesses others and gives to others. But the way society works today, it's hard to just give to others, because you don't know what their intentions are. It's like, let's say for instance, you got guys on the street that's out holding signs begging for money. And we didn't all seen these on certain you know, you have certain programs that go out and investigate these homeless guys who holding these signs saying they need money, they need this for their family, they need that for their family. Can you help them? Can you give them money? We seen this. And we also seen that, you know, they sit out here on these corners and beg for money all day and then turn around, walk maybe a block or two over and jump into a fancy car and go to a nice home and sit back and relax. You know, they didn't just sit out there they didn't just sit out all day begging for money. And, you know, you got good-hearted people out here that believes in giving, being taken advantage of by these people, and these same people that they just gave their hard-earned work money to is scamming them, you know, and then jumping in nice cars, going to their nice home, sitting back, relax, because they didn't sit here and just made $600-700 for that day, you know, just sitting out here bombing. You know, it's just a scam, you know. And you got some that's sitting out here that they just want to use, they'll say, I'm hungry, and they'll take that money that you give them and they'll go out and buy alcohol or drugs, you know, and you just gave them money to go buy them drugs and alcohol, and you don't even drink, you don't even smoke. You know, you can't afford to drink and smoke because you got other things, more important things to take care of, like your kids and bills. So you giving this money to them so they could go hurt themselves even more. And I don't think that's fair, because you actually have guys out here and girls out here that's really, really needing the help. They're getting up off their butts, trying to find jobs. They may have made a few mistakes in their life that they can't come back from. They don't have the support from their family members. They're just trying to really get gas money for that day to put in their car so they can actually go look for a job the next day. And when I say their car, they may have a car that can't make it no more than 20-30 miles per day around town but all they need is a little gas to make that car go and get them to a few certain spots. Or you may, you know, you have people out here that actually need. And so it's being unfair to them. So you really don't know who, you know, if you're a hard-working person just trying to get ahead in life and actually want to help people, it's hard for you to help people, you know, even donating to certain things. You know, as time passed, we all found out some of those are scams. People taking the money and going living lavish off of the money that they're saying they're helping other people with. So, you know, it's really hard to really trust people to actually give. So, you know, that the people nowadays is just making it so hard to really do the right thing or to really help people, because of everybody looking for a quick come up. Don't nobody want to be patient no more and wait on it or pray on it, or you know, if you do have the ability to get up off your butt and go do things, you just won't do it because the money that they're offering you just not enough. We all feel that way at times. Sometimes we feel like we're working our butts off and just not getting the money that we're earned, but we still get up and do things because we have responsibilities. We have, you know, different things we have to do, and we're grateful for the little that we can get. We try to make it work, you know, and I know I done jumped off on a couple different subjects, but I'm trying to touch on a couple different things, you know, because like I said, we're destroying ourselves basically because of greed, jealousy, and hatred for each other. And we really don't have no reason to have this toward each other. It's being embedded in us some kind of way because the way we're being treated by our government, you know, people is getting mistreated in all different directions and for all different reasons. And it's turning us into monsters almost, because no one can be actually fair with us no more. You don't know who to trust no more. You know, it was times where you could leave your door unlocked at home and go out shopping and do different things. Don't even lock your door, come back and everything still like it was. You know, it's not like that no more. You got to lock, you know, even if you going in a store, your car, even if you pulling up at a store for 5 seconds to go in and come right back out, you got to lock your doors now. You got to watch your back. When you're walking, you got to keep turning your head to make sure someone ain't coming behind you to do something to you or to harm you for $20 or $30, because they feel like your life is not worth anything. They'll kill you over that $20 or $30, because you know why? They always say money is the root to all evil. And this is what's controlling us now. Money. It's the root to all evil. We all gotta have it to survive. The government set it up to where money, without money, it's nothing you could do in this world. Nothing. Nothing you could buy. I mean, your status, your lifestyle, nothing matters if you don't have money. So everybody chasing these dreams, everybody chasing something that has something to do with having to have money. It's not fair play around no more. It's like, let's take for instance, this is how we're acting. We're like, I'm gonna show you an example. We're like, I could almost say, let's take 2 dogs. They get along real well. They're getting fed the same. You know, they eating good together. They eat the same amount of food. They get the same amount of food every day. You know, their owner giving them the same amount of food, same amount of water, the same living conditions every day. They're getting along well, really well. All of a sudden, one day, dog number 1, he's not eating regular dog food anymore. Now his owner giving him steak, good old meaty, rare steak. Dog number 2, he's still eating dog food. Now, mind you, when they was eating on the same playing field, eating the same food, drinking the same water, have same living condition, they were just fine. So all of a sudden, dog number 1 is now eating steak compared to dog 2 that's eating regular old, still good, but it's just regular old dog food. So dog number 2 looking at dog number 1, smelling that steak, smell a whole lot better than the dog food. So guess what dog number 2 do? Dog number 2, he can't even focus on his lifestyle no more, because now he's focusing on dog number 1's lifestyle. You know, because it's smelling a little better over there. So what he does, he goes over there and sniffs around dog number 1 lifestyle now. And guess what happened? Dog number 1's not having it. Now they finna turn enemy. They finna start fighting each other now. Because dog, guess what? Dog number 2 wants what dog number 1 got. But dog number 1 is not coming off of his steak no more. He's living better. He's doing better. For some odd reason, he's getting fed steak now. Maybe he was doing better tricks than dog number 2. But for some reason, dog number 1 then started eating steak now. And dog number 2's not liking it. So he's finna go try to get this steak. And now someone's gonna die in the process of dog 1 protecting his steak and dog 2 trying to get his steak. So someone's gonna get hurt or die in this process. They're no longer getting along. And this is basically how people are. As long as, if we're all on the same playing field, we could get along. But soon as someone come off that playing field and do better, it's a problem. Now, for some odd reason, it start animosity. You know, no one want to. It's like we don't want to see no one else doing better than the next person. So what we do, we find some way to destroy or the name of that person that's doing better or trying to do better, because and you feeling like, you know, well, he need to reach back and help me. Well, yes, he should, but he's not obligated to. You got to understand, this person may have family, he got different things, his situation is different. He just can't reach back on everybody, because like I say, everybody can't be a boss. Everybody mentality is not cut out to be bosses. We got to find our path in life, and that's the path we need to stay on, you know, and accept that path. Because you get mad at a guy whose ability is to be a boss, and your mentality is basically to be a worker. So even if they put you in boss status, you'll fail because your abilities only reach so far. So when you jump up there, if somebody reach and grab you and give you a free ride up to the top, when your ability's not even to be up at the top, you're gonna destroy a lot of different things up there. And eventually you're gonna fall anyway, because that's not you wasn't gifted with that ability. And see, that's what we need to understand in life. You gotta find your path. You gotta find what fits you. Because when you go stepping off your beaten path, guess what? You're gonna fail, you're gonna fuck it up for the next guy, you're gonna do all kinds of things that don't make no sense. And we don't want to accept that as people. And I admit, you know, it's levels in life that I want to be on, but it's hard. And sometimes I don't understand why this happened to him, and I done tried the same thing and it didn't happen. You know, it could be the fact to where this guy knows certain people, I don't. Or this guy have the abilities and gifts to maneuver around certain things, and I don't. You know, so and sometimes in life, it, you know, whether we want to believe it or not, and it's always gonna be this way. You got your color, your skin matters now. You know, it's all kinds of things that could come along to why this guy made it more than you. So we got to think about this when we're knocking down the next guy or trying to call a job on the next guy to get him fired. I mean, you know, because I'm looking on YouTube and I'm seeing, wow, you know, it's a guy on here now trying to tell another man how to live his life or what to do in his career, basically because he got something that he used to have. So now he's upset. It's killing him in the inside. You can see it's tearing him apart. And how you gonna tell another grown man? How you gonna get on YouTube and tell another grown man he needs to listen to you? He won't listen to you. That's why I'm tripping. Man, look, that's a grown man. He don't have to listen to you. He got his own whole life. He got his kids, his wife. He got his own bill. He know what he need to do in his life to succeed. He do not need you. He could listen to your advice, but he don't have to take your advice. And you don't have to get peed off when he don't take your advice. What kind of sense do that make? But that third eye, you can look straight through him. All of it is pure jealousy. It's pure jealousy that this guy has got a job opportunity, and in the process of having his job opportunity, he's getting the truck that he wants. But it's the truck that his friend once had. The truck has just been sitting over here at this job, just sitting basically, as far as I know. Now, this guy, he seizes the opportunity to get the truck, get another job. And the guy who used to have the truck, now all of a sudden they were friends Now all of a sudden, but he's this guy over here still playing like, oh yeah, I'm still cool with him. I mean, I'm like, I'm just trying to look out for him. I'm trying to tell him he need to just go local so he could be home with his kids and all this stuff here, and he won't listen. Blase Scoop. So you wait a minute, bro. And but you can see all the anger and hatred that's inside him, that he's basically upset because this guy is getting the truck that he used to have. And you can see right through him. And you got it's almost like, wow, is you really, you're not in the truck. You're not working for that company no more. You're not driving the truck no more. Why is you getting so? I mean, just because he don't want to take your advice to go local and be home with his kids, now it's a problem. I mean, oh wow. I mean, come on. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like me telling my son, when I talk to my son 19 years old, he got his own place. He has his girlfriend, he has a job, he does his thing. He's when I give him advice, this is what I tell him. And this is my son. I love him to death. I tells him, listen, before you do this is the way I would do it. This is what I think. But at the end of the day, I know it's your decision, and I'm gonna support you on whatever decision you make. But I at least want to give you my opinion about it, and maybe just to give you something to think about. But like I say, at the end of the day, it's your decision. And if he decides not to make the decision, if he decides not to do follow my opinion, that's fine with me. I mean, hey, listen, I may be wrong. What I'm giving him is just basically my opinion. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying, I may not be right. His way, he may know something that I don't know. So his way may work. But I'm just giving him something to think about. So if he take his way, that's on, I'm fine with that. I'm still wanting him to succeed. But just the thing about it is, if he don't succeed and didn't follow my way, basically, the biggest thing I'm gonna just tell him is, well, I told you so, son. So he gonna learn from that mistake, and he gonna know, okay, well, maybe next time Pops tell me something, I may just go ahead. It's all cool. But the way this guy's handling things, it's like, oh, now you want to get on there and bash him and just it's just ridiculous. But like I say, this is YouTube. This is people trying to control other people. Live your lifestyle. Control your destiny. Stop trying to feel like you got to push your opinion on someone. This is the world we live in. This is I don't know. I mean, it's hard to digest some of the things you see out here, the things you hear. I gotta, it's guys out here that you can look at them without even saying anything. You can look at them and tell they're trying to scam you. They running bullcrap across you. They have hatred when they trying their best to hide their hatred toward another person, and they saying certain things to where, yeah, he cool, that's my guy. This, we buddy, but you could almost see through all of it. His whole intentions is just to set you up, to bring you down. Have you ever had anybody come to you and borrow money? That's, of course, I'm sure that's a question we all had. We all have this certain person in our life. They'll come at you. They'll ask you, man. They'll come at you in the most respectful, big. Hey, man, I need $50. I promise, bro. I'm gonna get this back to you. Let's say in 3 days. I got this check coming. I got such and such owing me this. So I'm gonna have plenty of money to be able to bring this back to you. I promise, bro. I need this, man. You my guy, man. I need help bad, bro. Man, I love you, man. Please look out for me, bro. I mean, I promise I mean, they'll come at you. You know though. You know what they how they come. Okay, you may have $80 in your pocket, and you know he didn't came at you with every sob story in the world to where you like, man, I can't really afford. And you let him know, man, I can't really afford to give you 50 right now, bro, because all I got is 80 to last me. Now it's Monday. He said he gonna pay you back Tuesday, Wednesday, and you need your money to last you to Friday. So here go the gig. You like, okay, hey, bro, I mean, I got $80, bro. Uh, I need this $80 to last me to Friday till I get paid, bro. And I need this. I gotta do a couple things, but I tell you what, since you know you give me man, he like, bro, Wednesday, I got you, bro. I got you, man. I'm coming straight. Soon as I'm coming straight to you. All right, I'm gonna give you this 40, bro. But I mean it's 50, but I need it back Wednesday, man, because I don't get paid again to Friday afternoon. I got some things to do, man. I need to get some gas in my car, but I can hold out for a couple days, man. All right, I got you. You give them that 50. Come Wednesday, you wake up, you know, you looking at the clock, you know, you down to your, now it's Wednesday, you down to your last little 15 bucks. And you saying to yourself, man, I need this guy, you know, you want to call him 8 o'clock in the morning, but you saying to yourself, nah, I'm gonna let him, he said he gonna hit me up as soon as he get this money. So, okay. Here you go, Wednesday afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You ain't even heard from this guy. You ain't, you know, now you saying to yourself, okay, I'm finna hit him up. Now you hit him up one time. He don't want to answer your call. All right, okay, here it is, 5 o'clock now. About to rain out here. He don't want to answer your call. So now you shoot him a text. Hey, bro, I need that, man. Come on, man. Come through and holler at me, bro. You know, all of a sudden. Then to make a long story short, you done hit him up several times. Now all of a sudden you get a comment back from him talking about, man, you tripping, man. I'm man, I'm gonna get that money to you, man. You acting all petty about this little $50. Whoop-de-wop. Now you saying to yourself, what the fuck that just happened? This dude just come to me the other day with these sob stories, man, we this, I love you, man, all this stuff, I need that, and I explained to him my situation. Now you want to come back at me like I'm tripping over this little petty $50 that you supposed to been paid me 10 o'clock this morning, like you said. Here it is, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I done hit you up about 4, 5 times, and then now you don't want to answer the phone. Then when I do hit you, you want to come back with a small remark. Bam. So 2 things gonna happen out of this. Our friendship just went down the drain over $50. You liable to have to do something to him now about this $50. Or you liable to just have to chop it up, don't get paid at all. And you don't know what this guy came and blow all this smoke up your butt, knowing he didn't even have the intention on paying you back. So that's why I say you got to be careful who you talk to, who you deal with, who you call your friend, how you set all your business out here on social media. You know, you got to be real careful about this these days, because jealousy, greed is destroying us. You know, it's destroying everything about human beings. We're our own destroyers. You got to be careful with this. It's just my opinion. Loyalty, realness, throw that out the back door. That don't even exist. It's things I need to do. It's things I need to have done. It's money I need to have made. And sometimes I sit here and I'll be frustrated because I feel like I work so hard. But I gotta be patient and figure a way out, because you can't go to nobody. You can't really explain your story to nobody no more. You can't, get things like this figured out, because, soon as you come up with an idea on how you could do things to get, somebody else to take it along or try to steal it or try to do something with it to make it their own, or just, you know, something's gonna be weird about the whole situation when you talk to other people about how you need to come up. What do you need? Or if you tell them, okay, I need this, man. I'm in a jam like this now. All you doing is you broke, you this. I mean, it's always something. Somebody else, or they go, they go take your business and tell somebody else, and now it's getting all over, because it's ridiculous. So sometimes I sit here and I think, how can I do this without having to have correspondence with a lot of other people, or have to have a lot of other people involved? And it's harder for me because I'm not really, I have trouble with this YouTube thing, but sometimes, you just want to vent, but it's just so hard to really put people in your world, on your ideals, on the things you want to do things, because sometimes we all need help. But sometimes the help that you go look for is a devil in disguise. They will make your good idea catch on fire. And I mean, it's crazy. It's really crazy out here. Everybody now has attitudes. Everybody pretty much got their guards up. Everybody, it's just don't nobody want to be on this. Everybody trying to climb this ladder when this ladder can only hold so many people. Sometimes you got to play the role that was dealt to you. You got to make what you have in front of you work out. We're all not meant to be millionaires, billionaires. It's not going to happen. The way things are set up, it's not set up for everybody to be millionaires and billionaires. So, sometimes when you out here, just take a look. Just stop and take a look at what goes on around you. And the thing, just listen to a lot of things. You don't have to participate in a lot of, just sit back and listen. You listen, you'll learn a lot of things by just listening. You don't have to comment on everything. Just take heed. You can find jewels and things that people not even expecting that are jewels. They thinking they just throwing something out there trying to throw you a curveball or whatever. But if you're paying close attention, you'll actually spot a jewel in what they said for free. I mean, it's just the way you work it. It's the way your brain work. But like I said, no matter how hard you try in life, if it's just not meant to be, it's not gonna happen. It don't take a rocket science to realize a lot of things. So my thing is, just be careful out here. Can we all just get along? I don't think so. We want everybody to get along, but it's just not gonna happen. It's just not realistically for everybody to get along. Because like I say, money. You take money out the equation, we could find a way to get along. We could find a way to work with each other. But as long as money is involved, nah. Like I say, let's go back to that old dog and steak story. It's just one of those deals. It's just the way it's set up. I mean, believe what you want, but I don't know. But I just want to vent with you guys for that real quick. You know what I mean? Drop a little something, to let you know how I be thinking, how I be feeling sometimes, about certain things in life, and we'll just talk about it. Like I say, hit subscribe, hit like. You know what I mean? My content is it could be jumpy sometime. I mean, I'm not expecting my content to help everybody or want nobody, but it's somebody out there that's halfway feeling me, I'm sure. And if you halfway feeling me, hit subscribe. you know, hit that bell. You know, I'll drop something, whether it be a jewel, I'll drop something. You know, I may drop something that don't make no sense, but who cares? You know, it's just me checking in, I guess. But hit me. I mean, like I say, hit that subscribe button. You know, I'm trying to go live sometime. I'm trying to follow me in this journey. I'm trying to figure this out and let you know. You know, the more and more I get comfortable, far as making videos, and you know, when I figure out, you know, certain things that I could feel like be interesting while I'm out here on this road, I drop it. You know, if it's something that you know, that you just, you know, want to know about or whatever, leave me a comment or something, you know, that way I can make a, you know, give me an idea or something. Okay, show me how to do this. Like I said, I don't want to keep everything about trucking, you know, because it's more than life than just trucking. You know, we got a big old world out here full of content we can come up with every day. You know, it's things out here you think people know, but they really don't. But you know, but whatever I drop, I just want it to be from the heart, and I want it to be real. But this video is basically just give you an idea on how I think as a person, how I feel, you know. So I don't hate everybody. I don't walk around here miserable. You know, I try to stay back in the cut. I leave, you know, I listens, you know, I don't make comments a lot. I listen to a lot of different YouTube pages. And I pretty much, you know, sit in the cut sometimes. So every now and then I'll pop up. You know, if something pisses me off, I may pop up and make a video about it. You know, people say, oh, you clout chasing, look for, I mean, if it's something that's really bothering me about a person, or if I see something in a person, I may just bring his name up. And it's not clout chasing. It's just, I just want to bring attention to some bull crap. You know, if it's bull crap, it's bull crap. But yeah. But once again, it's Road Hogger. And I'm gonna end this, and I'll holler at you later. Peace.